It's easy to imagine celebrities as if they're our greatest friends, as several of them share moments of their everyday life on social media, or take on the persona of their characters in the movies. However, a variety of these superstars aren't in the slightest degree as what they seem. Others, while encountering their devoted fans, reportedly had shown disappointment as a result of being rude to them. In some moments, actors or comedians get to be reprimanded for being a prima donna on set. Of course, we don't know exactly what's going on behind closed doors. In today's video, we're taking a look at 10 Hollywood stars becoming the talk of the town due to being mean in reality. Before we get into it, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and notification bell for future updates. Number 10. Jamie Foxx. Comedian Tommy Davidson shared a few questionable stories about Jamie Foxx in his memoir. The two met on a set of In Living Color, and Foxx reportedly got a few laughs at Davidson's expense. Davidson claimed that in an attempt to get a cheap laugh in a sketch, Foxx ripped off Davidson's underwear, leaving him naked on set, which deeply offended him. The two had major tension throughout filming and in their next project together, the movie Booty Call. Number 9. Pierce Brosnan. James Corden, the talk show host, poured on the rudest star he'd ever met, Pierce Brosnan. Apparently at a U2 concert, Brosnan moved Corden and refused to even remember him. Corden declined to eat bird saliva in a game of Spill Your Guts or Fill Your Guts, a game that needed the players to eat a spread of surprising treats if they refused to answer an intriguing question, sharing that Brosnan was not good at all. He said, "I don't think he's a rude person, but he happened to be rude to me." Number 8. Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire was allegedly part of the notorious poker ring with Molly Bloom and had a really bad gambling problem. In the early 2000s, Bloom hosted games for several Hollywood stars, but one of her most frequent guests was Maguire, she revealed in her Molly's Game memoir, which was adapted to a film that Maguire was the worst tipper, the greatest player, and the very worst loser. It's also believed that Bully Maguire, as he's been labeled online, yells at the paparazzi in a fit of rage whenever they arrive on the scene. It's not just the fans who feel his wrath. Number 7. Jason Segel. Jason Segel is thought for taking part in the sweet guy next door role. He's fashionable in romantic comedies and is one of the main cast on the old TV show, How I Met Your Mother. Sadly, he isn't identified for being too kind to fans. In one instance, he reportedly slammed a door in a fan's face when the latter was asked to have a photograph with him. Number 6. Jerry Seinfeld. From what is now internet history, Kesha approached the comedian, Jerry Seinfeld, on the red carpet at the National Night of Fun and Music of the David Lynch Foundation, co-sponsored by Variety, and pleaded for an embrace, only to be refused 3 times. A video of the tense moment went viral almost instantly. "I'm 63, Seinfeld said to Extra, and I don't know any pop star." He confirmed that he's not an immense fan of hugs, at least not when it comes to a complete stranger. Number 5. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock had an incredibly rude moment with an avid fan that smudged her name permanently. Reportedly, a veteran and fan of Bullock asked the star for an autograph. With that request, she frowned and yelled insults at the person. She can't please every fan, but yelling at someone isn't forgivable. Onlookers were dismayed by her response. Number 4. Katherine Heigl. One of the earliest instances of a celebrity being canceled was the Grey's Anatomy actress Katherine Heigl. In a 2007 cover interview with Vanity Fair, she badmouthed her own movie, Knocked Up. After being nominated for an Emmy, Katherine really burnt bridges in 2008 and removed her name for nomination because she didn't like the Grey's Anatomy season. In a tweet, Heigl said, quote, "For this season, I didn't feel like I was given the content to receive an Emmy nomination, and I removed my name from consideration in an attempt to protect the reputation of the Academy Association." End quote. Showrunner Sonda Rhimes responded rapidly to her, saying, quote, "No, Heigls, I don't put up with nonsense or mean people." End quote. Heigl failed to find jobs after that. She's now starring in Suits though. But that's where Sonda Rhimes, the series producer, was insulted, and viewers were particularly annoyed. Number 3. Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray, the world-famous chef and TV host, may not be as conformed as the cookie-cutter personality of her looks. Many fellow celebrities, including fellow foodies Martha Stewart, Emerald Lagasse, and the late Anthony Bourdain, all of whom dissed Ray, and didn't have much good things to say about the celebrity chef. After her dog food line was discovered to contain fake additives, dog lovers everywhere flipped on Rachel. For all the uncomfortable stories going around, it's impossible to protect Rachel Ray. She was incredibly cold, according to a fan who watched one of her shows. Rachel Ray was apparently angry that she had to do the program, the individual wrote. She was moaning, she rolled her eyes, and wasn't the funny, spunky character we grew to know on her show. Number 2. Mike Myers. Myers became a household name after a promising tenure on SNL, starring in the Austin Powers trilogy and voicing Shrek in the animated movies. He's steadily fallen out of the limelight though, reportedly because of how disrespectful he is on set. Although he is known off-screen for providing the laughs on-screen, he is reportedly a complete diva. In an interview with the AV Club, Amy Hill, Myers, the Cat in the Hat co-star, admitted that working with him was miserable. There have been several stories saying that Myers is a pain to deal with others stating that he's a grumpy control freak. The fact that the actor makes a lot of inquiries for his assistants has come to light. Apparently, he kept everyone waiting and let someone even serve him on set with chocolates. Number 1. Ellen DeGeneres. On Compassion, dancing, and fun celebrity interviews, Ellen DeGeneres has established her public talk show credibility. But according to Variety, allegations of a potentially hostile office atmosphere at the Ellen DeGeneres Show led to an internal investigation by Warner Media. BuzzFeed News released a story in mid-January that included reports from current and former Ellen staff who said that during their time on the show that they were mistreated. All of them demanded to remain anonymous. The kindness nonsense only happens while the cameras are on. It's all for the show. BuzzFeed was told by a former employee, quote, "I know that they're giving people money and helping them out, but it's all for the clip," end quote. One black woman, making remarks about her box braids, said she was exposed to microaggression and racist statements. She said, quote, "She also said that one of Ellen's senior writers confused her at a work party with another black employee and told her, 'Sorry, I just know the names of the white people who work here,' end quote. Celebrities sell themselves for a living, and that means being charming, likable, and pleasant. But the truth is, just like the rest of us, some celebrities are nice and pleasing, interesting, and funny people, while others are nothing at all like the characters they play. Is there a celebrity we missed in our list? Let us know in the comments section below. You know the drill. Hit that like button, subscribe, ring that notification bell, then share this video. Until next time.